Hello, everybody. This is Suka, one of my beautiful rescue pets. Say hi to the people. She's going to lie down and have a snooze. Welcome, welcome. It is Thursday, and you know what that means. Tonight, the doors to the Become Passion 12-week immersion program close. And I want to thank all of you who joined one of the masterclasses I taught last week. We had over 3,500 of you sign up for that masterclass. People who want more in their relationship but aren't sure even what's wrong or what's missing and how to move towards something that's more powerful. And here's what you told me. You answered polls. Only 5% of you said you had a great sex life. 32 to 47% of you in each of the different times I taught said you're not making love at all and haven't often for years or more. About 85% of you are struggling with some of the really destructive styles of communication, of arguing, name calling, threatening the relationship. That's where you say, I'm out of here, I can't do this anymore, or even I want a divorce. Or you're conflict avoidant. You have some of the predictors of divorce in your communication, like defensiveness, or shutting down, or being critical, and more. So a lot of pain and also a lot of hope. You learned about the 3 keys to changing your relationship. So if you're on the fence and you're thinking of joining the program, we kick off tomorrow. Then what happens is we'll release the first set of lessons for you tomorrow, and you can watch them over the next week. And there is training on the 3 keys to relationship. There's some exercises to start setting you up, some communication skills and more, setting you up for our 12-week journey. Then in about 10 days, we've got our first live class. That's where I'm on live with you on camera. You're not on camera. It's not on Zoom. Just me on camera. You can send me your specific questions about the first week material, about a struggle you've been having for a long time, and I will answer them anonymously. That's 2 hours, at least 6 classes. I usually teach 7 or 8. And that will be in about 10 days. When you join, I will get you to fill out that extensive couples assessment. I want to know you. I want to know what's working, what's not, what your history is, how many kids and pets you have. So I get to know all of the couples in this small group. We'll be working together until next January, mid-January. And then I'm gifting all of you at the end of January a very special event. That's a half-day reboot your relationship event hosted by my husband and I, and that one's on Zoom, and it's much more participatory, and that's a $400 ticket I'm gifting you along with your entire Become Passion program. Now, if you're still thinking, I think I want to join, but I'm not sure, if you have a specific question that's not answered in this video, please send it along and I will answer it today to help you decide if this is the right journey for you, and I really hope it is. And for those of you for whom it's not, thank you for caring about your relationship. Now, there are 2 main reasons that that they struggle to make that final decision to join the program. I've seen this year after year after year with over 700 couples that have taken this program in the last few years. And one of them is, my partner is maybe not entirely on board. My partner's reluctant. I really want to do this work. I really resonated with what you taught, Cheryl. It really fits our circumstance. Reluctant partners, I welcome you. I have a lot of respect for reluctant partners, and this may surprise the non-reluctant partner, but the reluctant partner often has really valid reasons for being unsure about seeking relationship help. They may feel that it doesn't really work anyway, because there's a lot of bad help out there. They may also feel like, I'm actually reasonably content with the relationship, and it feels like you, my partner, always want to improve us. They're frightened if they get into the work that they'll end up getting blamed for all the problems. It's rarely that they do not care. It's rarely that they don't love you. And it's extremely rare that they actually want a divorce. But moving into the unknown is threatening. It's unusual. One of the powerful things about this program is it's not in a therapist's office. You're not sharing your inner world with someone like me in front of your spouse. You do the work privately on your own. You watch a lot of the lessons together, some of them apart. You do some exercises together, some of them apart, and everything in the program is based on cutting-edge couples therapy, sex therapy, research, and more. So it's a really great way for reluctant partners to feel more private, less exposed, and yet still learning the work. So if you have a reluctant partner, please show them this video. Let them know that they are very welcome. It's not about trying to change them. I've worked with a lot of different couples over my career, including a lot of police officers, soldiers, and a lot of other people who are pretty reluctant to go for any psychotherapy, and they really found my style, and particularly the style of this program, helpful. I was able to offer this same program to 100 police officers and their spouses a year or so ago, and they found it super helpful. The second barrier to entry can can, for some couples, be an economic one. If you're really struggling financially, I mean, the economy is a little tricky right now, and you know 100% you do want to do this program, you're aching to do this program, you're both in, but the only barrier to entry is financial, reach out and we'll see if we can help you out. We sometimes offer a couple of bursaries for really motivated couples who truly don't have the finances. But let me clarify. There's a difference between not having the finances and choosing not to invest them in our relationship. And I love this story. This is from two groups ago. This couple wrote me and said, we just purchased the program. We chose the payment plan because funds are pretty tight for our young family right now. But we've been saving for a couch. And we have over $1,000 saved up. We used to put our change and our dollars and $5 in there for a new couch. Our couch is kind of gross. I've had it since I was a college student. Need I say more? But they said, we just looked at each other and realized we would rather be happy sitting cuddled on the old stinky couch, sharing our hopes and dreams and having some challenging conversations and talking about our future and improving our romance and improving our sensuality, and be happy on the old couch than have a new nice couch, but be sitting on it with our two different devices, feeling really disconnected and like I love them, but I'm not in love with them anymore. But if your finances are the barrier to entry and you truly could use a little open-hearted help, send us a question. How do I want to finish up today? I want to finish up by giving you hope. This program is extraordinary. You heard in the masterclass from couples like Karen and Howard, where he asked for a divorce 2 years ago. Abruptly, she was completely blindsided. He moved out for 6 months. They stayed in text contact. Then they found this program and did this program, and they're doing remarkably now. I just saw them on an alumni call, and I saw them in person on an annual alumni gathering we have for people who've done Become Passion. He did this incredible thing for her birthday where he managed to pull off a surprise birthday dinner party in their own home where 4 couples arrived, and she was completely unaware. 2 of them had to fly in. He had to coordinate getting them there from elsewhere. And he made lobster mashed potatoes and some sort of beautiful Chateaubriand and some super fancy dessert. I forget. He made it all. And then he finished it off with a 500 slide show about their life together. That's a year after he wanted a divorce. They found that they really needed to work on all 3 sides of their relationship, which we do in this program. And you can watch them in other video testimonials as well if you like, and really hear from couples. So I want you to take away hope. Look, there's only ever 3 things you can do in your relationship. You can stay the way it is, where it stays roughly the same, or sometimes it slides down. Often it slides down and it gets even worse. You can divorce, leave, have an affair, shake things up, get out of there. Or you can stay and make it better. You can stay and improve. And that takes knowledge, it takes support. This program is very unique in that you get me every other week for 2 hours. And I usually do a couple bonus sessions on top of those where I answer your questions. I go deeper into the material. I guide you. I get to know each group specifically. And I'm a real person. I'm not a robot. Every email you've ever read from me, I've written every word of it. Every video, there's no script. You're getting my heart. You're getting who I am. My hubby and I struggled too. We were both divorced in our sort of 30s and got together in our late 40s. And we've made mistakes. We've made mistakes together. We struggle sometimes. I speak about that very openly with the groups I coach because I have a lot of this figured out, but it doesn't mean it's easy to do all the time. We're in this together, one breath at a time. I so look forward to meeting a bunch of you tomorrow, a small group of you tomorrow, and a few of you that choose to join today. Doors close tonight, Thursday at midnight, and I would love to work with you. If you want to know a tiny bit more about how the program really works, we're going to link you to a backstage tour below you can go watch that I did on Monday, where I go behind the scenes of the program and I show you exactly how all the lessons, the live classes, the bonus classes work. If you fast forward about 10 minutes into that recording, you can get that info as well. Make love intentional. Don't give up. Great relationships are not an accident. We create them. Bye for now.